It's a podcast. This the podcast. It's a podcast. This the podcast. You with the tripod with Take Kevin G. It's the place to be. You know we gon' speak, so grab a seat, cause there's always room for three. Huh. This is the room for three.
Yes. The Room for Three podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We are back and it feels good. As always, it is your guy G Money McFly, and I'm here with the fellas. Let me just start off by saying this is a long time coming. It feels good. I've been dying to do this, dying to get in a position where we can go ahead and make this happen, but things have been rough, as you guys will find out later on in this podcast. But without further ado, my esteemed colleagues, my guys, my bros, Kev, Tay, the Great, what's up?
What is up? What's up, boys?
Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody? It's shit. He said it. It's so happy to be back right now. Like, feels good to be here.
So happy, right?
Oh, so happy.
So happy.
He's happy.
We're gonna let that one slide. We ain't gonna put you on the board just yet.
He's
because
so
we gotta
happy.
get these jitters out first.
He's sappy.
You sappy.
What's up? What's going on, guys? What is good? It feels great to be back.
I'm
Like, it
telling
feels real good.
We've been
It's
wanting
been a
to do
long
this for a
time
while.
coming. We've been, like G said, we're gonna talk about, what caused us a little hiatus, but we are here. We are ready and we're rocking. Like, so I think we should just start off by just telling the people what brought us back.
Let's do it.
What got us here?
Let's
what
do it.
got us to this moment to give the fans, quote unquote, what they want.
Who you want to go first, Kev, or should I go first?
Time.
Time that.
That's all it is.
I've been wanting to do this, like literally, and I'm pretty sure y'all do too. I don't want to downplay you guys. I've been like literally thinking about this a long time since the last pod. Like, damn, we got to get back on our bullshit. Just get back to it.
I mean,
Doing this is great, and then also for you guys too. You know, all the feedback from these first 7 episodes was fantastic, and we're just hoping that we can pick up right where we left off, and we can still get your ear and your interest,
going,
and get it back up, get it going. For me, what's been going on, just like, and I think this is just literally all 3 of our answers is going to be, just like you said, scheduling got crazy. And
Right, I was about to say that life.
Yeah, so
Literally, that's what it is.
Yep, so for me, I try to make it short and sweet. For me, short-staffed as hell. Nobody at my job, so I was literally weeks. I was doing 7 days. I ain't get no days until like the 8th, 9th day, and then I'd get 1 day, and then I'm back at it like a crack addict. So it was like that was just my part on my my end, what was going on and why it was so hard. We talk every day, so you guys know we got to communicate, but we just didn't have time to have this setting. So that's just me trying to make it short, simple, and sweet on my.
I mean, work is trash. For anybody that works, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, but
I work a shift, you work a shift, you work a shift. So
but
like,
what's going on with you?
Yeah, I mean, I got a new job too, so we're going through that process. Like,
Ooh, can't just say that, bro. That's
You
big, man.
left champs.
That's big,
Yeah,
bro.
you left champs. That's huge. For those who
How do
don't
you feel?
know,
Like, what was the? Come on, now we
Let's
can't
go,
just
let's
brush by that. Hey, got no job. Hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah, my name's
yeah.
Kevin. No, bro.
I got a
like,
job and
I
that's
know,
it.
right? 10 years of my life, goddamn.
For
near.
sure, man. That's big.
It was just time. Like,
Right.
literally, I mean, I mean, it was literally just time. Like,
New
when
change.
you just mentally
Checked out.
need something checked out. Like, when you no longer truly care
Right.
about the shit you do anymore, that's when it hit me. I was just like, bro, I
You know what's
really
so crazy?
just don't care.
It's almost like another episode, because if you listen back to our other podcasts,
Right.
you can. I feel like the audience.
Yeah, when we
if-
talked
if-
about it.
right?
So you know what's crazy?
You can feel it ramping up. With at least with Kev's point, you know what I mean. You can feel like something was needed to change.
So on episode 7, you said you would do your job for double the pay for a year. You didn't even last a year from when you said that.
All right, but I wasn't getting
Yeah,
paid double, and I don't count.
No,
Right.
I'm just saying you were really unhappy. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
From me being on the other end of it where we talk, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You were very, very,
yeah.
very, very unhappy.
I just,
Yeah.
and you see that shit all the time. Like, oh, if you're not happy, do what makes you happy, da 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 da. Like, from just to experience in that type of way, like, that shit is true, bro. Fuck that.
But that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think that. And going back to
Fuck
that
it, bro.
part
Be
from last
happy.
episode,
Especially in this fucking time.
for sure. And picking up from last episode, that was my point. I didn't see you, even if they offered you double the pay. At first, it would have been cool. Like, I bet. You know what? It's gonna be worth it. But then the shits are gonna happen. That's gonna make you realize, and it's gonna make you really think, like, is this worth it? Was this what I wanted to do? Is the double the pay worth all of this bullshit and all this anguish?
You know what sucks is that, like, think thinking into like the fucking like future aspect of it. Like I would have stayed at Champs, going to like a corporate role type, some shit like that.
Okay, that's different, but we're talking about where you were at.
For sure, and that shit wasn't gonna change overnight or anytime soon. I know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't trying to be there that long. That
So,
unhappy, bro.
With all that said, how do you feel now? Like, how do you feel a weight off your shoulder?
Yo, I mean, that first, like, the real moment that I said, like, I'm done, like, and it was official, shit.
Like
I
you
literally
float.
breathed easier.
Right. Like
Yeah,
after I got off the phone.
the weight from the shoulders was
Oh, my
lifted.
God. I was like, yo, I just don't have to, like, have a stress at home no more.
Mm-hmm.
And for anybody that works retail, like, you fucking know what that shit's like. Especially being a manager, like, that shit's hard, bro.
Absolutely, no, for sure.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Like-
So you got a new job. How's it going? How you liking it?
Like, just to experience, like, yo, working at a fucking 8 to 5 is a, like, you know, everyone
Mhm.
want to do that.
Yeah.
That shit is different for me.
Yep.
Yo, I tell you, like, it's 10 o'clock. I'm in bed. Like, I'm ready for go to bed. Never used to have no like.
I'm ready for go to
bedtime.
bed.
Ready for go to bed.
Right, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. I hear you.
I
No,
hear
but that's dope, and it's a whole different lifestyle now.
Whole different. But I just like, you get out at 5 every day.
Yeah.
I ain't never get out at 5 or when I was supposed to get out originally.
Right. Once you out, you out. You ain't gotta wait for no relief, nothing. You
Nothing.
gone. That's it. When your
Yo,
shift
they
is
be
over,
kicking me
clock
out of
out.
work. Like, yo, get out of here. It's 5 o'clock.
Perfect.
Like,
And weekends off.
yeah, and that's different too. Now I know what a real Monday's like and a Sunday.
For
Yeah, the
sure.
Sunday scaries are real. I was just telling
No,
Tay
for
about this
sure.
the other night.
100%.
You know what that is, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I was telling that shit is real for everyone that knows the Sunday
and
scaries. man.
everybody who's listening to the pod, I'm pretty sure they work. You know what I mean? So everybody knows that Monday is the worst. Whether you have weekends off or not, just Mondays in general is the worst because
And time
most
flies
people,
by.
for sure, I know your lifestyle is super fast right now. Time
Oh
is
my
all
god,
you.
weekends are the fastest thing in the world.
Yeah, I was
and
telling
fucking
you.
weeks go by like nothing.
I was telling you, your days are faster. Your weekends are. Your days are faster. Your weekends are faster.
Yeah, it
But you
made
know
perfect
what?
sense.
You haven't really got like things to plan. Like if you start doing things outside of work, as soon as you come out,
Right.
if you do an activity, if you have something that you know what I'm saying,
Well, not
then
even the-
your days are gonna start seeming longer and longer because you're putting more in your day.
Right.
You're planning
That's
a lot
why
more.
I try to hit the gym at least something
Right,
when I
right.
get home, go for a run, something like that, just to get that routine. I'm a routine type of person anyway, so like,
Right. And so moving on, Tay. What about you?
Your boy turned the big 3-0. I'm in the 30 club. Since
Right,
we
yeah,
was-
yeah.
since we've been gone. You know what I mean?
We
So
did
that-
a surprise party for him.
Right.
Yeah, that was
Right.
dope. We
Yeah.
actually did link
We
up
did
for
a
that.
lot of things. We did a little was it thrills? Did the jumping thing?
Fire.
And I had a
That
little
was
cookout
fire.
with my family.
I ripped my
That was
shorts.
big.
Kev ripped the shorts. His lady broke her
Yeah,
ankle
that was
almost.
crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, my girl.
He's laughing.
Just-
He's
I'm
laughing.
sorry, Sam.
Oh my god.
Just injured herself.
Why you
I
laughing?
broke
so?
your ankle too.
I mean, but it wasn't as bad. I didn't break my ankle. I sprained
Yeah.
my ankle. It was a difference.
She
She didn't literally break her ankle, but
right,
damn
yeah,
near.
little fracture. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that happened, so
problem.
that was big. You know what I mean? What else? Just what's happening to me? Just work stuff. I think like
You had
mentioned,
people quit on you
I had
and stuff.
so many
Yeah.
people quit. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I was dealing with the stresses of that.
You was in the same boat as me primarily.
Oh my God, yeah. Just worrying about who's gonna be, opening my store,
Right.
or even just the regular, everyday part-timer staff. Just people leaving, not want to come to work.
Right.
I think when we got back to the normality of our scheduling, I think that's when
It was
more
like, fuck
people
this.
were like, "Fuck this," for sure.
But
Where
that-
they got so used to the just 11 to 7. You know what I mean? And then once that they seen that, damn, we're gonna be staying open till 9:30, they was just like, "Fuck this."
But that goes back to saying like, yo, do whatever the fuck makes you happy, like.
Absolutely.
But that sucks in your instance in that case.
no, it does. But
And that's
I'm
you know what I mean?
also-
It's like fucking double.
I'm also like just to kind of touch on that is that go for you want it, but when you have a commitment to something like a job, you commit to that.
Yeah,
And
it
I
ain't
think
like that no more.
It's not like that. You know what I mean? Where do whatever makes you happy. Then if you're either gonna stay and do your job or you're gonna leave and not do your job. Like don't just play both ways. You know what I'm saying? When you're just gonna I'm gonna call out and you know how it is for champs. Obviously, people just want the job for the benefits aspect of it, the discounts or whatever.
Like I said, I've been saying it
You
on
know
this
what I
podcast. Everybody wants a job. Nobody wants to work.
At all.
When have you ever said that? You said that a lot.
Absolutely.
I've heard that before.
We
For
need to
sure.
go back and review that.
What?
Yeah, we'll get
Are you serious?
look in your
Relax,
notes,
I was
man.
You know, sometimes I think you got the Alabama look in your eyes, so I don't know.
You're from the
And
South.
I think that's pretty much it for me.
Could have fooled me. But yeah. But yeah, so yeah, we just all collectively just
Life.
been a lot of business,
Yeah,
just a
life,
lot
a lot
of
of
business,
stuff
a lot of
happened.
busy.
Yeah,
But-
we went. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead, continue.
We also went to Arizona for one day in a
Oh my
27-hour
God,
trip.
That was the
And just to show you,
craziest
how
fucking
busy we were.
Yo, that was the craziest shit.
And before
bro.
y'all get into your trip, just to
Wow.
show you how busy we were, because they went on a trip to Arizona. Y'all could have. While they were on a trip to Arizona, I was fucking working overnights.
Yeah, that was.
So it was just like no matter
That all
what.
played good in itself though, because that helped when we was at the airport. He
Yeah,
was on the phone.
yeah, for sure. Got you.
Right,
Stood up with you
let me
guys.
just-
Break it
let me get
down.
into
Go ahead.
this.
Let's get
Let's
into
break
it.
it
This
down.
is let's go back.
Wait,
Let's
let
go-
me let me
Yo,
let me
boy.
break down just how the day went, and then you can get to that.
Go for it.
Okay, so let's get into the settings right here. I'm the narrator. Settings is we're
First of all,
we're starting
booked
at
this shit.
We talked about it on the podcast. We were
yeah.
going
That's
to
I was
one
getting,
day.
I was thinking. So, are we starting at Arizona or on the way?
Oh, on the way for sure.
On the way. So all right, we're starting at Bradley Airport. Correct.
Bradley Airport, 100%. It
Okay.
was like what we left
4
dumb
a.m.
early. Yeah, like
4 a.m. Bradley Airport.
I
That's the
literally
start.
slept for like 3
Eastern.
hours.
Eastern
So,
time. Connecticut.
Yeah,
literally-
'cause we were playing COD the night before.
Bradley Airport.
Yeah, literally, me and Kev only had our cell phones, wallets, and a charger in our pockets.
Beautiful.
That's it.
So you needed.
So we went there. We got to the airport around like 5,
Mm-hmm.
No, it was 4.
4,
The flight was at 5, but
5. So we got
4.
there. Got there at 4. The flight was at 5.
I had to run back and shit. Remember in the
Oh yeah,
beginning?
dude. The person that bought the tickets, it spelled his own name wrong.
No, I put the wrong birthday.
Oh, birthday.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Like that makes no sense.
Yeah.
It must have like switched. You know how it does it like real
Yeah,
quick.
you believe it? It must
Yeah.
have switched.
Must have.
I think I know my birthday.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
So,
So like I put the ticket up there, and he's like, "Nah, you gotta go change that." I said, "Fuck." Went all the way back to the front, and then he let me cut though. But
Okay.
so it's
yeah, it was just good. So, end up getting on the plane, whatever. And mind you, I'm not a person that I can't fall asleep like sitting down on an airplane. Like I just can't. Like I'm not one of those.
I'm out.
This one is just done. Like he's
Snoozer.
just, like
Yep.
snoozing.
I need the window too.
Like had the window, he was just
Good.
out, bro.
Oh, he was
So,
perfect. Using his
That's
ass.
my sleep.
So I'm just up. I was watching movies. We ended up getting there. So now, mind you, we're going to a different time zone. So that even fucked us up even more.
We went to Tennessee, which was an hour behind.
Right.
So we get there at 7,
Mm-hmm.
but it's 6 o'clock there.
Right.
So we flew for 2 hours, and it's only been an hour
And then
Yeah,
we
yeah,
flew for 4 hours
to Arizona.
straight to Arizona.
Right.
We get there. You know what time it is?
Like 1 in the afternoon.
Fuck no, it's like fucking 8 a.m. in only an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
so like we get there, we
Yeah.
fucking what?
You wish it
5
was 4 in the
hours, 6
afternoon.
hours of flying already.
Bro, we were taking
fucking 8
laps
a.m.
around the airport. We
Just
was like, yo, we
walking.
gotta just find something to do. So we ended up finding like this little bar area. We had a drink, had some food because we was hungry as shit. So we was just chilling, and we sat there for like a good 2 hours.
Yeah, now it's like 10:30 a.m.
Oh my God. And
Listen, the fights don't start till like 6.
The main card don't start till 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, 10 Eastern.
So we charged up. We watched all the videos and shit.
Yeah, the
Yep.
embeddeds and the fucking countdown
Right.
and shit. We was just chilling, literally in the airport.
Yeah,
you
we
would have thought we were homeless.
For sure.
Uh-huh.
Charged up.
Charged
we
up.
kept saying like, yo, they're probably looking on the cameras like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys?
For sure. Then I mean, fast forward to the time I seen that there was like this little area where there was food, drinks, and stuff like that, where the arena was.
Yep.
So I was like, yo, fuck it, let's just go and we'll just walk around the little area, bro. So mind you, this whole time it's probably like the afternoon time. We're in the airport, so it's AC. We step outside and it's just hell.
Yeah, it was
hell.
It was 117.
Bro,
Oh my God.
like I was seeing
But
just
you're in the
heat
desert.
waves, like
But-
it was
but-
nuts.
But you think 117, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There's no humidity.
Oh,
Anyone
it's
that's been
just-
out
it's
west,
just
for
heat.
anybody that knows, it's just hot.
Yeah.
Like you can breathe perfectly fine.
It's
Right.
different.
It's just hot, boy.
Yeah, so
Sizzling though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you throw a egg on the pavement
Yeah,
type shit.
right,
bro,
right, right.
we were still as hot as hot.
Oh
as shit,
yeah.
though.
So well,
I think it was a heat wave while we were
yeah,
there.
yeah, for sure.
Just to think, just
we
imagine them.
cabs.
Just,
We didn't even fuck with Ubers.
just
Yeah.
And just imagine like if you get into a fight, you know, them people who take off their shirts and they get knocked to the ground. Ooh,
Sizzling.
that
boy.
must suck.
Mad.
That must suck. But anyways, stupid. But yeah, so okay, so now we're at Glendale.
Yeah, we
Arizona.
did
Glendale. Yeah,
Glendale,
it's like 15
Arizona.
minutes away from the airport.
So Glendale, Arizona.
So
we had
mind
some
you-
drinks. Yep, we had some drinks. We had some food. We
that.
was
We
watching
went
there,
there
watching
at
videos.
1 o'clock. Now we've been up for fucking how
Oh my
long
God,
now?
for a good 8 hours.
At least, nah, I don't know, way more than that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we flew for 6.
For sure.
So we chilled outside. The shit was dope outside. It was like mad like restaurants,
Vendors
clubs,
and
like
stuff.
mad shit like that.
Okay.
So we chilled outside. I think we go in at like 3 or 4.
Right.
Went in that bitch ASAP, got water, all that. So we went to the seats. The fights was crazy just being there. Tay had a fucking
Oh my god. nigga.
AC on him.
Oh,
The fan was
no.
right above us.
Bro.
And mind you, 117, the fans is blowing.
Yeah.
Tay was fucking freezing.
I was
boy.
shivering, boy.
No good.
We're
Man,
right under the.
Man's like, yo, I'm about to go buy a hoodie. That's so cold.
Yo, it was brick though.
Yeah, it was,
But
though.
It was besides it was an experience. It was an experience. Like when Nate came out, boy, it was
Fire, and they did.
fire, bro.
I could imagine.
Yo,
I could just imagine how nuts
Like
it went.
just him being one of the people's like you know what I
Sure,
mean?
sure, a fan favorite. A
Fan favorite.
Mhm.
Yeah, just like
I'm with you.
that was something that was like amazing to experience. Definitely.
Okay, so now we're at the event. You're cold as shit. We're seeing the events. The fights obviously were amazing. If anybody didn't check it out, you can see the highlights on YouTube. Or if you have ESPN Plus, you can go see the replay.
Yeah, they're paying us.
They're not, but I'm just a good guy. Hey,
Right.
listen, maybe future sponsor, wink, wink. But anyways,
Yes.
but okay, so now we're at the end of the
Yeah,
pay per view,
we'll
the end of
get
the
it out
night.
that bitch.
What happens?
This is where it
The
gets
worst.
spooky.
Okay.
The worst.
It gets
now,
spooky.
now let's talk. Now, mind you, folks, in case we've forgotten, they just bought a round trip flight literally for like 24 hours. They're
Yeah, so
going-
then our flight is the next day. So we're there
5
Saturday
a.m.
night.
5 a.m. the next day.
It's
Okay,
5
so
a.m.
Saturday night.
Sunday.
It's-
We're leaving to come back.
It's
to
at this point
Connecticut.
it's Sunday morning because after the fights, correct?
Technically,
Technically, yeah.
but it's still
okay.
Saturday night.
Right,
It's like,
right,
matter of
right,
fact, it's
right.
like 1 a.m. when we
So
get
that's
out there.
Sunday technically, but it's
Yeah,
Saturday
after
night.
all the
Gotcha.
events and stuff.
So-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We get out there. All we need to do is get a fucking ride to the airport, and then we sleep in the airport till we gotta go. Hop on the plane, we go home.
It just seems so
Yo,
simple, right?
It was not.
Okay.
Yo,
So
so
let's
first of all, we walking out. You get an Uber. Them shits was like for a 20-minute ride.
$200.
20-minute ride, 200 something.
I believe it.
200 beans.
So I looked at him. I said, "I'm not paying 100. You know me. Fuck out of here.
Oh, for
I'll
sure. I
walk to
know-
the airport."
For sure, I know
I'm
you
not
wasn't
paying
paying that.
$100.
I know you wasn't, for sure.
So we called a cab. He said, "I'll be there in an hour." We were like, "Fuck, whatever."
But wait, before he gets, mind you, at first we were gonna do it. I was just like, fuck it, nigga. We have to get to the airport, nigga. So my phone was gonna die.
Oh, no.
My shit was on like 10%, boy. His was like maybe at 30.
Yeah,
and I'm
man.
like, yo, he didn't even have the app. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
No,
no.
Uber?
Has an Uber?
No,
Oh,
Uber?
that's true.
So like I was just like,
I've
yo,
never
fuck
ordered
it.
an Uber
Like
in my life.
I googled taxi. So I googled the taxi. And then that's when he
I
said,
called him.
Yeah.
And mind you, we ain't drink because we was hot, long ass fucking trip. Like I was like, I'm not about to drink and shit like that.
Right.
So if you ever been to a UFC event or a football event, you know motherfuckers get drunk as fuck.
No, yep.
So me and him is walking through and yo, mad people. You see
It's
mad
just
people trying to
everywhere.
fight, like just
They was
mad
outside.
hostile.
Yeah.
like we
They
was
were
on edge.
outside.
Like yo, we
we
might
might
have to fucking,
Right.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It was outside. Like we was walking and some dudes were about to fight right next to us.
Right.
Cops had like
Yeah.
guns drawn and shit. Shit was a nuts scene, bro.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah, we need to like, we sat in
A
like a
nuts scene.
hotel lobby
That's not good.
outside, just like waiting for the taxi. So all right, we
Yeah,
go
cop
there.
pull up on somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the street, just guns drawn.
Yeah.
It's nuts, bro.
It's nuts.
It was a
Being
movie.
somewhere you're not,
Yeah,
where
it was
you're
a
not
movie.
from, it's
Felt
like, fuck.
It felt like a movie.
Yeah.
And at that point, an hour goes by, you're getting impatient.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, you
so
know
wait,
Tay when he gets
I'm like,
upset.
So wait, you're
Like,
waiting for
like-
the cab for an hour?
Yeah,
Yeah.
outside, just me and Tay.
Yeah.
Outside
And
of
we're
the
not
arena?
talking.
We're not.
No, we're
We're not
outside like a
talking.
hotel down the street.
Okay.
We're
And-
literally not talking.
yeah,
like I
an
said,
hour.
it's like a damn. I'm trying to. Like you walk out the arena and it's like
A
there's-
plaza.
It's almost like just
Yep.
like an outdoor mall.
Okay.
Yeah, fire.
Outdoor mall.
Okay.
Fire. It had mad vendors, bars, like clubs, all of that.
Okay.
So we walked away from that next to a hotel, and we just like we said we're
Posted
gonna
up.
be in it, be near this hotel. He said, "Fine." Hours go by. And I'm
Yo,
seeing taxis and
yo, I'll
shit.
tell
So
you,
you know
every
me,
time.
I'm impatient. I'm like, "Yo, is that him?" I'm like, "Call him, bro." Like, is that him?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you call him.
Yeah, I can imagine both of y'all
Yeah,
just
you
like,
call him.
I can imagine both of y'all
Yeah.
just doing
Yeah,
that.
boy. So we ended up pulling up, dude. Yo, like you said, we weren't talking. Like we
Oh,
were
the
just
whole
like,
ride.
because at this point we're drained.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we're outside.
Y'all were screaming,
It's
all
hot.
that. Right.
It's, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we done had a good time. Like it was just like,
And we've
damn.
been up since 3 a.m. our time.
Right.
And it's been like
we're drained.
almost
Yeah.
fucking 15 hours.
Okay,
or
so
something.
the cab finally pulls up.
We
Was
get
it
to
weird
the
cab?
airport. No,
Was
he
it
was
normal
cool.
cab? All right,
He
cool.
skirted out. I said, "Oh, all right, like, get me to the airport, boy." Like,
There you go. Okay.
we get to the airport.
Okay, cool.
We can't go in. TSA's closed until 5.
Yeah, our gate is closed. But the airport's open.
Yeah,
it was. I got
So,
you.
like,
yeah,
gate is
fuck.
closed.
And this is why I said it was clutch, because you was at work. This is like 3 a.m. there was like 12 a.m.
Your time.
here.
Yeah.
Your time.
No, yeah, midnight my time, 3 a.m. your time.
I don't even think it was that.
No,
late,
no, no,
though.
no,
Vice versa.
Vice
I don't
versa.
think
It's
it
3
was
a.m. my time,
Yes.
midnight your time.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I was at work doing overnight, so I was definitely up.
That was like 2.
And I was watching the event.
It was
obviously.
because you was about to get out. It was like 5 a.m.
Before, yeah, it was like.
Because I was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Yep, because I already packed up my shit. By
Right.
5 a.m., I started wrapping up my
So we
paperwork.
was on the
Yep.
phone. Me and Tay just posted up in the middle of the airport, found like a good little kind of seating area. Someone was already sleeping there. We was like, fuck it, we're gonna sleep right here too. You can't sleep in the airport. I mean, it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. At the time that we had fun, but like I'm fucking regretting this right now. Like, well worth it. Don't get me wrong.
Should have got a hotel.
Nah, fuck that. It was the experience.
Okay.
But so and then we was on the phone and shit. I was just like, I'm gonna try to get sleep. Like,
Yeah, that's
and
what
I
hit me.
remember had my neck on the shit.
So
Pause,
wait,
and I
now
was
stop.
like,
Now stop.
nah,
Before we
nah.
continue, before we continue, because this is where it's. I got to tell you
It's
on
foggy.
on my end. I got to tell y'all, folks, that for everybody listening, I got to tell you, this shit is fucking hilarious.
All right.
Kev calls me.
I need
he
your
go-
point of view
Yeah,
and my point of view.
yeah.
This is
So you are chilling in the cut from what you.
Nah, we're in the
Right,
middle.
We're literally right next to each other. There's maybe a table in front.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe
There was a table.
But we're in
Okay,
the
yeah.
middle of the airport.
Yeah.
Right, you're in the middle. I'm talking about, but you like
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
right.
side of him. That's what I'm
For
saying.
sure.
You're up to the side
Yeah,
of
yeah,
him.
I'm literally
That's what I
right
meant
next
to the
to-
cut.
yeah,
You're
like
up to the
that.
side of him,
Yep.
right?
All right.
So we were talking. You was telling me about it. And you was telling me the experience of blah 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 blah. And then it came to the point where he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna try to get some Z's." And I was like, "No doubt." I was like, "Bro, just hit me. I'm here. You know, I'm up till 7 a.m. This when I get out, and I'll be up probably till 9 after yada yada yada." Then like about 15 minutes later, if that.
All right.
Yeah, listen, that's what I'm saying. And I'm not going to get back to the story, but I'm just telling you
Yeah.
from my point. 15 minutes later,
Yes.
I get a phone call, and it's Kev. So, in my mind, I'm like, this nigga couldn't do it. You know,
Right.
obviously, respectably, he's in the hotel. I'm in a hotel, you hear me? He's in the airport. He couldn't do it. He's feeling a little, sketchy, and he just can't do it. He's going to call me back like, yo, bro, fuck it, I can't do this. So now, let's get back to what happened in that 15-minute span.
Right. So let me touch on my part first
Touch
because
Touch it.
so like Kev
Uh-huh.
said, it's very hard to go to sleep in that little common area. We're literally on a seat and have another seat pulled
No
up.
cushion.
There's no cushion. We're literally just
Uncomfortable.
trying to get some type of Z's.
Right.
So I'm literally, my eyes are going opening, closing, like, but it feels like 30 minutes pass every time I blink.
Facts.
So because I'm that tired.
Yeah, oh, I know.
So
one of those
I open my
trances.
eyes
You
at
get
one
in a
point.
trance and you think, man, time's gone, and it's literally been like a minute.
So I open my eyes at one point and I see in our same little common area, there's a girl yelling at this other person that Kev mentioned was sleeping.
Right.
So I'm thinking they're together.
Uh-huh.
So I close my eyes.
Right.
Tell me why I wake up to this female, because I don't want to say what I want to say.
Say what you want to say, bro.
Bitch.
It's our podcast. Yo,
Bitch.
listen, disclaimer. Room for 3 podcast. We're going to say what we want.
Yo.
We're going to get extreme. But listen, if she was a bitch, she was a bitch.
Yo.
Ladies, all you ladies, I'm pretty sure you can agree with us, too. If a chick's a bitch, she's a bitch. Shout out to all my ladies. Thank you for listening. We love you. Continue.
So I wake up to her nudging me in my knees like hard as
Nudging.
fuck. Yo, I could smell the alcohol on her. Yo, do you know when the airport wakes up? And I said, what? I don't work here. Go ask someone over there. So she literally leaves me, and I close my eyes for the 2 minutes. Now,
Yo, answer that.
No, we're good. Good.
Go ahead.
We're good. Good. Continue the story.
no, and that's when.
Okay, so
Oh,
she...
yeah,
So,
yeah,
that-
so, yep. And that's when... Go ahead.
Yo.
Kev's about to go
because this
in.
pisses
So it
me
wasn't
off.
that. It wasn't that crazy. It was crazy to me, but it wasn't that. It didn't get to that extreme. So
Yo, so when we hung up the phone, I remember my eyes being closed and I fell asleep and I was like, all right, finally. I don't even see nothing. Matter of fact, I hear this bitch in my fucking face. Yo, same shit. Like, yo, I open my eyes and there's a fucking, like, just someone
Drunk.
in my grill.
drunk as shit.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yo, back up. She said, back up. I said, yeah, get the fuck back. What's wrong with you? She's like, something. Like, that's how fucking disoriented. I just woke, you just wake
Yeah,
up.
he was in a trance. I
I
got
was
you.
like,
Yeah,
yo,
you
who
groggy.
the fuck are you? Like, yo, back up. Yo, so many shit was going through my mind. I was like, am I about to fucking have to fight like a bitch? Like,
Right.
I'm about to get arrested in Arizona. Like, yo, I was that. I was there.
So now, folks,
I was there.
Continue. Go ahead.
And she seen my UFC. I had the bag because I bought something. She's like, oh, I'm a UFC fighter and shit like this. I'm just like, dude, what are you talking about? It got to that point. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Right, go ahead.
And she said like, oh, like I'll fight you. And I was just like, all right, like this bitch is really like what is fucking going on right now? You know what I'm saying? I just woke up. She said like, oh, you pussy. Yo, boy. Like, yo, I was like really, really upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got woken up. I'm dead tired. This bitch is in my face. Yo.
So now.
I'm not saying I was bad, but you know what I'm saying.
So
but
now,
yeah, I'm saying.
Go ahead. What happened after that?
So I stood up, I grabbed my shit, and I just walked away. And like.
Perfect. Because I'm assuming at that point that's when you called me, right?
100%.
So now listen, folks. Now let's get back to my end of the story. So now he calls me back. Remember what I just said? I'm thinking, he can't do it. 15 minutes gone by, he gave it a shot, and it worked.
Wait, before you start.
Yeah.
By the way, we had prime real estate. We had the Chargers set up.
Oh,
we was good. Like,
man.
the gate was right there. We was straight.
Yeah.
Like, and we had to fucking pick up and move.
Okay.
I know Tay was pissed. He's just walking down the thing like.
So now he calls me back, and I pick up. I'm like, couldn't do it, huh? This nigga is beyond. Now listen, Kev, you my guy. This nigga is upset. He's mad. And I know he's mad. He's just like, yo, this fucking bitch thinks I'm playing. I'm like, whoa, what happened, bro? Like, yo, I did not expect that, bro. At 3 a.m., 4 a.m. at this point, almost 4:30, whatever the fucking time it was. I did not expect that. He is going off. Yo, this fucking bitch, she just came up to me and asked me, yo, tap me in my leg. And nigga, he was just going 1,000,000 miles per hour. Without
G 100% looking at his phone like, nigga, it's been 15
minutes. That's literally what I was thinking. Like,
I just remember seeing he was just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
What? Yeah, what the
what?
fuck are you like? What are you talking about? He's like, bro, and he's looking at me. I wish we had
more to it though.
When we get to visuals, I can't wait so you can see the. He was like, bro, what do you mean? This bitch, like he literally broke it down like this bitch literally tapped my leg and started going in, and I thought I was gonna punch her in her face. Nigga, when he said that, I was like, oh, he's mad. He's upset. He's angry.
Picture that though. You trying to sleep in someone's arm in your face, like, yo, she was literally in my personal space, like aggressively, and now it's you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, so what the fuck?
So to put a little more context to it, she was drunk out of her mind.
Yo.
Because after that happened,
oh my god,
she ended up in this like
Screaming.
TSA cubicle, or whatever,
throwing
shit out the fucking, just throwing shit out the fucking.
That's when I flipped the phone. And I showed you the camera.
Just throwing shit.
I was like, look at this bitch right here.
Look at this bitch right here. And I seen her yonder on the screen.
And then, so TSA comes and they just surround her because obviously they're not the authorities. They can't just arrest her or whatever. So obviously they were waiting for the police officers to get there. So while they're waiting, this bitch is
I've never seen
throwing down a handle of vodka.
Yo, and not even drinking. Like, I'm talking about like showering herself.
Yeah, showering herself, bro.
Her whole body. Like, just
yeah, it was bad.
Yo,
bad.
I looked at Tay. I was showing you. I was like, look at this shit, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I remember that.
She got arrested and all that, and I was smiling, like looking at her, like, you dumb bitch.
So now
this is what you get.
You also told me something that had me crying. You said she was crying.
Oh yeah, she was crying, like, you know what I mean? Like, she knew she fucked up.
Right.
Like, damn, she got put in the handcuffs and the realization.
Oh, you know, when she woke up in the morning, she was
oh my god,
sick.
super. Like, she probably banned
Yeah,
from the airport.
the one thing I don't if we did, I botched it, but I don't think we did. We haven't shout out anybody. Shout out that drunk bitch in Glendale, Arizona.
Fuck that. You ain't getting no shout out from me.
Shout out for throwing you a pussy. She was brave. Because I thought she would have punched
that
her
shit was
face.
just wild. So I'm definitely not sleeping after that. Like, I was up.
I know we was up
Because we was on the phone until I went into the TSA.
Yeah. That was an eventful day.
This shit wasn't even over. We had 6 more hours of flying.
Yeah. Oh my
we get
God.
on the thing. You know, TSA lines and all that shit. We're just like, dude, I just want to get on the plane and sit.
All right.
Finally get on the plane. I sat. You know what? This motherfucker, yo, he was so tired, bro.
Yeah.
We get on the plane, and mind you, we was like one of the last ones on there, so like there wasn't a good selection. As the first seat this man sees, he just goes right in the middle. I'm like, all right, you about to sit by yourself? Yeah. I come back there, there's a whole row.
You know why?
Why?
This motherfucker right here is that he waited for the last minute to check us in.
Oh, because I was fucking tired.
But we were up at motherfucking 3 a.m.
I said, an hour went by, I said, oh, I forgot to check in.
Oh, no. You know what? I want to get the fuck off this place.
Right.
I literally
He fucked up, though.
It was open. I
He
was
sat in the
fucked up.
middle. I went back there. I had to end up sitting next to a fucking kid that did the same thing that we did. Man's from New York. He
Yeah.
flew there just to fly right back.
Fire.
Showed me the videos and all that. I was like, wow, what's the fucking chances?
Wow. So you had an eventful conversation with a stranger, and you was on Dream Street.
Yeah,
I love it.
Nah,
I love it.
I had to put my AirPod in because this motherfucker was yapping too much. He was yapping. I was like, all right, bro.
Shout
Now I'm about
out
to
to New
sleep.
York from my hometown.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what's
my
up.
boy, though. He was cool.
Shout out. Thank you for going and keeping my man kept company.
Matter of fact, and then there was an older dude. Remember we was in line in Duncan? He was talking about my sneakers. He's like, yeah, all the Nikes, man. And he works at Champs, babe, talking to his wife and shit. Yeah, he's like, oh, you get discounts? I'm like, yep.
Yeah, he does.
Yo, we got home at what? I think 4 p.m. our time. I wanted to total out how much time that actually was, if you think about it. That was literally 3 a.m. our time to get back 4 p.m. the next day on top of the hours that were behind. We were like 27 hours
So, breaking news. We just
Sleeping here and
discovered,
there.
for some odd reason, this nigga's mic was muted.
the whole time.
I don't know how long.
Not
I'm not the whole time.
It wasn't the whole time.
Maybe
It's
a
alright.
second.
Just keep
Oh,
going.
I think when you asked for the bucket.
Yeah,
So, probably like,
it's alright. Put it on the board.
yeah.
Yeah,
But he's good. He's back. We can hear him back. I'm glad I said.
Did you even talk? I think I was
No,
talking the
no
whole time.
ends. I'm glad I did
I
that.
didn't talk too much.
No, you're good. This is a pod. This is what we're doing. It's like I'm interviewing you guys about your eventful
I
day.
actually just looked at videos of that the other day. I was like, that was so dope.
No, it was. It was an experience. But that's not all that happened while we were on our little vacation from our podcast. What else has happened?
I mean, there's been a bunch of things happening. And besides that, that was just one day. You
Right,
got, you
that's what
know,
I'm
that
saying.
was
So what
crazy.
else
That was
has happened?
epic.
I mean,
That was an epic time, for sure.
fire.
That was
Fire.
crazy.
I'm glad. Listen,
That's a bucket list type of thing.
the only thing that sucks about that story is that I wasn't there.
I know. That's why we're going to try to go on MSG.
Try, hopefully. But
I'm
in
a
other
birthday at that.
news, so what else happened? That was one thing that happened. Let's switch it up, switch gears, and talk about NBA. NBA Finals happened,
Milwaukee
and
Bucks.
the Milwaukee Bucks are the
me ask you,
NBA champions.
Since y'all started watching basketball,
Yep.
did you ever fucking think the Bucks would ever win a championship?
There's a lot of stuff. We had this discussion off air a long time ago about teams who you never thought like fucking would win the World Series. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Ever or
Yeah, like the Royals and the fucking Cubs.
the Royals and the Cubs are perfect examples, or a championship or whatever. But yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out Milwaukee Bucks. I'm a little bit sour about it because if Kyrie doesn't get hurt, yeah.
All right,
Wins the
I'm just
championship.
saying, at the whole beginning of the season, tell me that. My man was yapping. We're winning the chip.
For sure.
No one's beating us.
For sure.
No one's.
For sure.
Yeah, who's
I
beating
was.
us?
I was. I'm a real nigga. I admit it. For sure. 100% of us.
Fuck out of here.
100%. We have an angry Boston Celtics
Yeah, I mean,
fan.
I agree. If Kyrie's healthy, no, I
Listen,
don't see them beating
Listen,
them.
he's just salty because his Celtics are gonna finish like 7th, 8th seed, and I'm being nice.
I ain't even mad.
You
The
are
year after, it's over.
Yeah, listen, he was mad.
Yeah, he was.
He was mad about that.
have a team.
Right. He was like, "Give me a bias, bro. Give me a bias." And I was like, "No, you're being realistic. If I'm not, if anything,
I was being
said-
realistic. You're
No,
biased against Boston.
I'm not. I wasn't.
You
I'm
can
not.
attest
though.
to that.
Yo, can I? Can
He's biased.
Can you?
I will say this: there is a lot of instances where you go against the Boston stuff.
For sure.
I
I agree
wouldn't
with
say that
yeah.
he's biased to it,
Thank
but
you.
there are a lot of
There's a
instances where he's
difference.
against
There's
Boston.
there's going against Boston. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boston. I don't know, hey, just sports shit. You know what I mean? No ill will towards any player in any Boston teams or any Boston fan. No hate towards you guys. No ill will. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of Boston friends, or a lot of friends who are Boston fans, rather. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you guys. It's just sports. We're just talking sports. You know, I root against Boston. With that being said, there's a
Fuck the
difference between
Yankees.
rooting against a team and being biased. And we were talking real rap. Say, was I spitting facts or not? I was just being honest.
No, I mean 100%. If we could dive into it, like the East has gotten a lot tougher. There's been a lot of trades. There's been a lot of teams that have been just with that structure.
And I think other Boston fans would agree. You guys, to me, didn't really do
it's
much in
off-season
fantasy,
wasn't-
bro.
and you know that. Your
Wasn't
offseason
the
wasn't
greatest.
the greatest offseason for
But I've
sure.
in my
never said
opinion.
anything otherwise.
No, what? He was going hand for the cheese that day. True or false?
I was saying we was gonna be a 6-7 seed the whole time.
No, you.
You're like, oh, all these teams are better than you.
But that's what I'm
you
saying.
talking about?
But they were, and they put you out like 8th, 9th seed.
So it's a 7th, 8th, 9th.
Yeah, 7th, 8th, 9th.
Whatever, bro.
You're
We're
definitely
gonna be
playing.
back in the pack. I'm not fucking saying nothing
Ooh,
else.
back in the
Hey,
pack.
hey,
Oh,
screw
you
this
gonna-
shit.
Come on now.
Bleed green.
Trying to tell me that I'm acting like I'm about to. Yo, we're winning the championship.
There you are.
Fuck outta
But
here.
anyways,
But yeah, I mean, but to that point though, there's
so
the trades though.
and I'm saying, okay, before
The
the trades,
trades.
before the trades, I'm saying it. Well, no, let's talk about the trades. A lot of a mix up. You got Kyle Lowry.
I love
Going
when
in
fucking like off
Miami.
seasons like go crazy.
Active
and it's just
offseason.
new shit,
This
new
was a
season.
great
That's a
offseason.
great
I
feeling.
think this one was
Any
a
sport.
big one with there was a lot of pieces moving. There's been in the last couple of them there were just big people going different places, but this one it was a lot of big pieces.
I wouldn't even be mad if fucking the Lakers won and Melo got a chip.
Oh no, 100%.
Wouldn't
I wouldn't be
at
mad.
all.
I just like I said, Brooklyn 5. Brooklyn and
Five,
Lakers. Brooklyn and Lakers gonna be a fire championship.
Listen, man, I'm saying this right
That's
now.
what everybody
That'd
wants.
be-
I think
I
that'd be a
mean,
dope championship
listen,
game.
I'm
If we're
saying this
talking,
right now.
you know what I mean? Realistically,
As a
that's
fan,
the matchup
That's the
to see.
matchup for sure.
Right, that would be a fire matchup. No,
For sure.
I'm not gonna lie. Just the story.
KD versus LeBron. You need a matchup like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Brooklyn 5. You got a bunch of them.
Because when's the
KD
last
and
time there
Russ.
was a big one like
I'm
that?
saying you got the
Kyrie and
Harden-
LeBron.
Right.
You got a bunch of James Harden.
Right.
There's a bunch of
Melo
different
for his
storylines,
chip.
for sure.
Sheesh.
Melo trying to get his first chip. James
Yeah,
Russell
that
trying to get
needs
his
to
first
happen.
chip.
For sure.
We're gonna beat y'all in 5. No, but
Yeah, Boston. Yeah, you better hope you make it out to play-in. But in other news,
Go
go ahead. Go ahead what? Go ahead what? Go ahead what?
Oh my god.
Go ahead what?
But
it's good to see you guys good for once. It's okay.
Yeah, for sure. I'm happy.
you
Amen.
know, but to that being said though, I want to say this on the air.
Say it.
I think Kyrie's gonna retire either this year or next year.
Ooh, bold
On some woke shit.
I don't see it.
Watch. On
Yeah?
some woke shit.
It's
Like, yo,
easy
you
to
know
say.
what? This is not. I'm not having fun with this no more. I'd rather.
It's
You know.
easy to say or think. You know what I mean?
But that's
Just
that's
because of the shit.
I mean,
Maybe
he was out. How many games did he sit out last year?
maybe that's neither here nor there
I'm
because
not saying, but
because
I'm just saying like his
if we
mind
don't
is
get
in a lot
hurt,
of places.
we still in a good position to win the chip. I'm
I'm
say
not,
we
I'm
win the
not, I'm
chip,
not
but-
saying that to say that you're not.
right.
Because even if regardless if he stays in, I still think y'all the favorites.
I agree with you. If Brooklyn was the chip this year, this upcoming season, if Brooklyn was the chip this season, then I can see him saying, you know what, fuck it, I got a chip with LeBron in Cleveland. I did it without him in Brooklyn. I got nothing left to prove.
What do you mean without him? You did it with KD.
Okay, but still, that was the whole stigma. You couldn't do it with LeBron. Period. Regardless of what,
Yeah,
they
but
never
I
say
mean,
you couldn't do
he
it with
can't-
another player. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he needs another player.
For sure.
That was the stigma.
And he got
He
another
does,
chip.
yeah.
He
I
got a
mean,
second
he got
chip.
another
He's
chip,
gonna walk
yeah.
away.
Let me ask you this.
Yep, that's me.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be okay being the Robin?
On a championship team?
Yes.
Yes, because I'm a team player. And I'm not saying Kyrie is not. It's just like the way I think. For me personally, I value team morale, and I rather team accomplishments over my own.
And not
I've
even
never
that,
been
too.
a.
I
So
value-
look
I
at him
value
battle.
the win. If that's gonna make
For
us
sure,
win, that's what
100%.
that's
all I'm about, nigga. And we
You gotta
playing.
put your pride aside for that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's all it is.
We playing like look at us when we play Call of Duty and all that. Whether I'm with y'all or not, we celebrate dubs. I turn up with y'all as if I'm in y'all thing, and y'all might not think so, but I do. I celebrate y'all wins just as much as I celebrate my own. I'm just as hype. When y'all tell me the things, let's go.
Would you?
Like that's authentic. I don't know. Do you
What?
feel the same way?
Would you be okay with being a Robin?
For sure. I mean, but the Batman would have to be like the Batman and Robin. If that makes sense.
Obviously, if
Obviously,
I'm
LeBron
a
and Kyrie, they ain't
Oh,
a
so
Batman and Robin.
we talking about just
A real Batman Robin.
What do you
talking
mean
about
Kyrie and
basketball,
Batman
right?
wasn't no real Batman and Robin?
Kyrie and LeBron, I said.
They were though technically because LeBron was still putting up fucking
All right,
crazy
but I'm
numbers.
saying as the camaraderie goes, like you got to be.
All right, but just because the camaraderie wasn't there doesn't mean nothing. Kobe and Shaq's camaraderie wasn't there once upon a time. Still led them to 3 championships. Sometimes when you have chemistry on the court, that speaks for itself. I've played with niggas
what I
on.
mean, though.
Listen, I've
That's
played
what
with
I'm
people.
talking about.
I'm pretty sure you have, and I'm pretty sure you have. I played with people on the basketball court where I probably didn't get along the best with, but we played good when we played together. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like, and it's always like that. It's always good to have people like that.
Do you
Look
think Kyrie was okay with being a Robin?
No.
okay,
That's
that's
why he
his
went to
mindset.
Boston.
Right.
That's probably his mindset, and then he probably just wanted to have fun again because that was his whole thing. He just wanted to get back to playing basketball. That's probably why he went to Brooklyn. Maybe he couldn't handle being the Batman. Maybe he
That's what
couldn't.
it
I
sounds
don't
like to
know.
me.
Listen, shout out Kyrie. Thank you for coming to Brooklyn. We appreciate you. But yeah, that's just me. Like I said, that's my mindset. That doesn't take away from how Kyrie feels. Fuck, if that's he's a grown ass man. If that's how he feels, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? He produces for my team at the end of the year. He balled out this year. Although he took all those games off, when he was there, he balled out.
My thing is, if he was on that person's team doing it, they wouldn't be fucking talking shit.
On who? I mean,
Like if Kyrie was on the Celtics and Celtics fans, like they'd be like, oh, they wouldn't be talking shit about him sitting out like they do because he did it now. I guess.
Yeah, for sure. It's a certain.
It's team based.
Yeah,
If he's on your
yeah,
team,
yeah.
you're not gonna.
right, but
Right.
what you say, I guess. Right, it could be. I disagree with you, bitch ass.
Relax.
This guy is just,
And again, I think it's obviously he got injured, so you can't really say it was their chemistry or not that the reason why they didn't get to the chip or
Injuries,
win it all.
yep.
But
injuries.
I just think as a teammate, how would you feel if one of your teammates was just out of the team, and y'all winning games, y'all building this camaraderie throughout a couple of games, and then they just come back and say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I'm back now." I'm not saying that's how it went, but how would you feel about that teammate per se?
Depends.
Like I said, it's all mindset things. Like I said, I value team morale.
Every situation is different.
For sure.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And I value team morale or everything. I've told you this plenty of times, 100%. If you are who you are, be that person. Because I can respect you 10 times more. I can respect a nigga who can talk shit to me in my face over a nigga who can't. You know what I'm saying? Who a nigga's fake. So if for your example, if that's who he is authentically and he needed that time off to come back and be like, yo, I'm ready, bros, I'm good, I'm clear, I'm ready to jump on this.
That could be with anything, though. Why is that a bad thing?
It's not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
But I'm saying it's looked at as a bad thing.
That's a bigger question. That's a bigger question than just for me. You know what I'm saying? I can't just answer that.
Yeah, my ears ringing like crazy. Someone's talking about me. That's what that means, right?
Yep.
That also means that's because we knew what he was out doing. You know what I mean? But if we didn't know, he didn't give any type of reasoning for why he didn't want to come play games, then it would be different.
But once again, okay, and I'll give you an example. Flames is a very private person. He's my best friend. I love that nigga to death. He's a very, very private person. There's things I'm pretty sure I do not know about Flames, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. That's who you are. You're private. You want to keep that to yourself. You keep it from your mama. You keep it from your brothers and all. I expect you to keep it from me. If you want to holler at me, I'm here. But you know what I'm saying? So there's one thing. If that's what I'm saying. If he's got his own thing going on, and he's like, yo, and that's, if anything, I respect that more. The fact that he's got his own thing going on, and he's coming back like, yo, I'm good. That's that.
Yeah, but that difference between that and you and Flames is that y'all have a goal. Like I mean, they have a goal to do. Like y'all friends, y'all always gonna be friends, right. But they have a goal. What the goal was to win a championship.
For sure, but I think that. But going back to what you're saying,
I'm saying like, and it's a job, and you're getting paid for it.
For sure, for sure. But
and I'm just saying, if you don't have a reasoning, we know his reasoning, so it's all justified.
And I'm with you, but that's the key thing right there. I think they are friends. You can't, so, and that's you see what I'm saying? Because Kevin Durant has said it plenty of times. Like Kyrie is Kyrie, and I think the way he says is authentic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just. It's a difference, you know, when a nigga got to say the typical, you know, the typical thing to say. You know what I'm saying? The obvious thing to say. Tay his phone just fell. He's upset right now. But the typical thing to say. You know what I'm saying? But when he talks about Kyrie, he says no, 100%. But I'm saying even him in his interviews, if you look at him and all that, he's authentic. He's like, yo, Kyrie's a grown man. He knows the deal. He knows, you know, if he needs that time off to get his mind right, so that way he can come back and be him. So be it. We need, and he knows that we need Kyrie to be Kyrie.
We can talk about the narrative of the whole NBA season was
same thing for Kawhi.
Remember that was the being brought up.
I just hate when people in sports get injured.
You know what I mean?
It sucks
to say.
No, everybody. I hate
amount of injuries.
Listen, if your Celtics was beastie, and I mean this, if your Celtics was a beastie scout championship contender team, and they got hurt, and that was the reason why Brooklyn beat y'all, I'm on the same thing. Just because it's my team, I agree. Damn, the injuries definitely got us. Would I be happy? Absolutely, it's my team. But I would be real enough to admit, like, of course, like, you know, thanks to that injury. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's trash. It's so off topic, but it's basketball related.
What?
Yo, I just thought about this for some reason. My senior year, right? Me and my man's at the time.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Manny.
Shout out Manny.
Literally, we used to play ball every single day since like middle school.
That's my pop's name.
All the way to, I know, shout out Manny, your pops. Yeah. He's the man too.
Right. We
used to play ball together. Yeah, shout out.
Right.
Shout out. For sure.
Anyway, get to the story.
Every single day we would ball together. So like, I'm sure y'all know when you play with the same person, like, y'all go at it, chemistry, all that.
Yeah.
So what sucked for me in my senior year was I was guaranteed to be the captain. Now my man's was nasty, but he just wasn't like
vocal. Vocal?
Nah, trying to think of the word, like organized ball. Like high school ball,
got you.
Fundamentally,
fundamentally sound exactly what it was.
You know what I mean? Like, and our coach was trash. Like that motherfucker just could start screaming a play, and you just want to do that play, like other bullshit. But basically, my coach was a dickhead and straight put it out there, like, yo, you're not gonna be playing that much like Kevin's playing. Yeah. And that was my man's. Like every day we walk home from school, and like that shit sucked for me, bro. And he eventually quit and shit and just didn't play. I was just like, wow.
Of course it sucks for you, but y'all still friends though.
No, of course.
So then that's all that matters.
But that being my boy, I was just
I
like,
know,
damn,
you-
that shit sucks.
but that shows you're a real friend. You know, he was a real teammate, he was a real friend, he was a real brother. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's gonna affect you some type of way because you want to see him thrive with you. There's some dudes who are
Used to be at
cutthroat who
practice
don't give
together and
no
shit.
fucks.
Mans would walk halfway to the school. I'd meet him right down the street. We walked to the school right for practice every day.
Dope, man.
Miss that shit.
That's a
That's
good
what
old days.
fuck. I miss playing ball.
For sure. Well, let's stay on sports. We got another thing that's coming up, boys, and that's our football fantasy. Shout out to anybody who does football fantasy, and shout out to you guys.
Fantasy football.
Fantasy football. I said football fantasy, right?
Yeah,
What
put him
the
on the
fuck?
board for that.
For sure. Fantasy football, and good luck to all of you guys out there. I know the stresses that comes with it. Trust me, we are about to go through that grind of
It
studying.
ain't gonna
and-
be stressful. I'm only doing one league this year.
oh, okay. Well, congratulations. That's why I only do one league. One league is stressful enough.
Nigga, I wouldn't
I've
be able
done
to.
I've done
One league.
3 1 year.
One league is stressful enough. Shout out to all you motherfuckers who do more than one. I see you try, I see you trying to get to the bag.
I
And like I
usually
said,
do
good
2.
luck.
2 is like the good.
Good luck. I'm doing one. I'm happy with one. If I win that one, good. If not, fuck it. It is.
Shit,
what
we've had this one
it
for
is.
what, like 5 years now?
4. I think it's 4 or 5.
4 or 5 years?
Yep. Yep.
Been a while.
Shout out to everybody on Fantasy League.
For sure.
Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a good year. Good luck to
So,
everybody.
I'm ready.
Be the
I'm ready
best
to draft.
man.
That's it. You know, this is the best part is the drafting part. That's when it's fun. We're going to Yakre, right? We're going to Yakre this
We do whatever.
Do whatever. Yeah.
We'll see where I'm gonna be.
We'll see.
It's Labor Day weekend. That's a thing for me now.
Yeah, I know. You
You know what I mean? Like
think,
I'm not working, opposed to like it's a holiday. I'm fucking working. That's fucking great, bro.
Going back to
I don't have
that.
to worry about one holiday to work and I get paid for it.
You're the man. You are the man, sir.
Yeah, you
So
know
fantasy
what's- You know
football.
what's wild? I'm
What?
sorry.
No, what's
I
wild?
just gotta like. This is what's trash and why I left the job to begin with. Like I'm about to enjoy this like Thanksgiving and Christmas, like really enjoy it for the first time in like 10 years.
You deserve it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not working and just like really being with your
You don't
family.
have to be like subliminally there.
I'd always go to
That's
Christmas
what-
dumb late, like you know what I'm saying. I'm just like
It's
I
just
just got
rubbing
out
on
of
our
work.
faces,
I'm
right,
just like
Sam?
fuck.
Just
You know what I'm saying?
rubbing in our faces.
It's trash.
Yeah, super trash. I definitely got to work. I know you
Like,
definitely got to work.
Yeah.
So
That shit. I mean, that's
No, but I mean,
It's just different.
We're
It's
happy
different
for
to
you.
be
though.
on
for sure,
the other side.
We're happy
absolutely.
for you, though.
You deserve
shit
it.
is fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
enjoy it.
You should just call out on Christmas, like fuck it.
I can't, bro. And I'm a supervisor.
What are they gonna do? Fire you?
What is wrong with you, bro? I have morals too. I'm actually a good worker.
Fire
Call
you.
out.
Yeah.
Call out.
They got bills to pay and shit.
Actually, yeah, they will fire me.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Listen, I'll call them up and be like, something happened. Like, I'm good.
But you know what's gonna be super fire too, which I'm a little jealous, a little jelly. It's football Sundays, bro. That's a thing
Guaranteed.
now. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
You don't have to
I mean,
worry
I
about
used to
nothing.
always have one Sunday a month where I worked.
But that's what I'm
So-
saying.
But
You
no,
get,
but
yeah,
now,
now
it's guaranteed. You're
You're good.
straight.
Monday night football, Thursday night football.
Yeah, you get all of that.
If you can last it, because you'll be
Yeah, I'm not
tired.
gonna last. Depending on the game, I'm not lasting the whole.
Well,
match.
yeah, they're doing.
Oh, the
they,
stinkers you
they be doing
want.
2 games like no.
But
Yeah,
not
I'll
even that.
be
The
fucking
stinkers, you're
asleep.
done.
for
Yeah, you're
sure.
snoozer.
I ain't I'm gonna go back to work. They're gonna be like, "Hey, catch the end of the game." Like, yeah, right.
Nah, and they're getting caught
That's
me
like the joke,
sleeping.
the office joke.
Needed an extra cup of Joe, huh,
Yeah,
Joe?
right.
Hi, Joe.
My
Actually,
man Frank.
Little office jokes, bro.
Frank. That must be dope too. This thing,
Yeah,
you got it good.
Those
Kev
little,
got it good now.
those little business jokes. Then I
It's-
told him it's
yes.
not the stapler. That's
Bro.
my wife.
It is, it is so different. I
You know
love
what I
it,
mean?
bro. I love it.
Yeah,
It's
man.
just a different like kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just stabbed his tire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You guys about to get some too. Watch.
I hope so.
Yeah, man.
I probably won't
When
though
your
with
time
my
is your
luck.
time. You know what I'm saying? It was just my time.
All right, you got it,
I
John
went and
Cena.
made that happen. You can manifest it too.
I like it. I see where your mind
Take
went.
my hand.
I see where you
I'll
went.
walk you through.
Relax.
Ooh, stop
Relax.
playing.
Relax. Anyways, how about the MLB? The fucking sticky shit, the sticky substances and all that.
That's the most wildest shit I've
And his
ever.
Yankees.
How about those Yankees? Any Yankee fans out there, huh?
Making a comeback.
Oh, don't call it a comeback. How about that?
I have never seen.
A meltdown like
Say
that.
it, Kev.
Nah, that shit's crazy. Like these motherfuckers checking like between innings and
Oh,
stuff.
okay,
That's
yeah.
wild.
Let's not talk
For
about
people that
Yankees.
watch baseball, we're not talking about the Yankees. We weren't talking about the Yankees at the first half.
For sure,
we were
the-
talking about Boston. Now we're not talking about Boston. We're talking about Yankees. It goes
Okay,
back
so we
and
do.
forth.
So the sticky
even.
substances.
We'll see at the end of the year who
For
makes the
sure.
wild card.
Absolutely. Sticky substances, though.
I need to go to
Crazy.
a game.
We
It's
have,
wild.
remember, you know what's crazy? The game we were going to go to got rained out.
It's great.
That's awesome.
And then something.
Yeah, for sure it wasn't meant to be.
Sure.
I mean, it kind of shows back to your point is how
Everyone cheats, bro. It's a
Not
matter of
even
getting
that.
caught.
It's how
You
the
just got
MLB is
caught.
starting to just
Crack
change
down.
because obviously the stigma with the MLB is like they have to do something to
They gotta get more entertaining.
more entertaining.
Entertaining.
Like,
More butts in the
yo, I
seats.
actually watched that parts of that the Field of Dreams game.
Yeah, it's fire.
Super dope.
Yeah,
For
it's
sure.
literally, that shit was legit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the
It was
most
super-
watched.
and we almost came back.
Yeah, it was the most watched.
And
Yeah,
we came back and we lost the walk
On a
off.
walk off.
I don't want to talk about it. But
With the fireworks and all that shit.
yo,
was
Yeah.
it was the most watched game in 16 years.
That's insane.
They're smart. They're
And they
finally
found
doing
out. They
shit.
got who got it? Reds and who next year?
Oh, they and
I think so. I think Padres. I could be wrong. I think it's the Reds. I'm pretty sure it's the Reds and somebody else, but they already announced. Or Texas. I think it might be
that
the
makes
Rangers.
sense.
Reds
That
and
makes
Rangers.
sense.
I think.
makes
For
sense.
next year's game,
Mm-hmm.
which is that dope.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it was the fire game. How they came out from the fucking cornfield and all that.
Yeah, super.
Super dope.
Yeah, I'm
Just
telling
like
you.
the
Field of
movie.
Dreams is a fire movie.
The White Sox too with the throwback unis.
My man, Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
Yo, Kevin Costner got some gems. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey.
You ever seen was it The Rookie?
Yeah, for sure. Amazing movie.
Oh my god, I love that.
The Rookie.
Yeah,
That's Dennis Quaid.
that's Dennis
Oh,
Quaid
it
for
is
sure.
Dennis Quaid.
It is an amazing movie. It is Dennis Quaid. It is
They're cousins.
Definitely pass that.
Thinking this is like Kevin Costner, the bodyguard.
Yo,
Kevin Costner.
Waterworld.
Waterworld.
Fire movie.
Come on,
Waterworld.
Good one.
Wow, that is a good one.
Wow.
It's a great movie.
That's a great
The
movie.
Bodyguard. I want to say one.
I just said one. I just said that.
You said one?
I said the bodyguard.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's on. Don't worry, we have it recorded,
okay,
so we can
cool.
always play it back to prove it.
All right.
And other news. But yeah, shout out Kevin Costner.
Yo,
Sticky substances
You
is
still,
crazy.
you still fuck with me if I had a mole on my face? Just like fat mole, like some awesome power shit.
Yeah, Kev, you're still my friend because I don't judge people like that.
Yes,
I'm
I
not
was
a
still
fucking
fucking-
asshole.
I was
Like
still-
you
You're
are.
an asshole.
Because I know you would judge somebody like
Fuck
that.
no.
You would.
Not
Don't put that on me.
to kind of put my man's out there, but Nico has a mole on his face.
Yeah, but
that's my best friend.
I mean, that's a birthmark. That ain't a mole.
Does he? Like I didn't even notice it. Just to show you,
Yeah,
because
it's above his mustache.
Yeah, but
we
that's
played,
not.
we played ball, right? That they were
Yeah.
like just to show you. I didn't even notice it.
Well,
just to show you, I don't judge people like that.
I'm talking about like a
Mole.
mole. Like if I had a fat shit
I don't,
right here
I
in
don't
my
judge
cheek.
people like that. No, man.
You
still be my
stare at
friend.
it every day.
No,
All
it
right,
is.
so
And I
we
feel you.
already know your answer. You would judge us if we had a mole on our face.
He keeps dropping his phone. Yeah,
Catching that shit.
Kevin's thinking about it.
Nah, I just seen the shit on the TV. That's why.
He's thinking about it. Yeah, he's definitely an evil human. I told Kevin he'd be a villain. He said, "No, I would not." That's such a villain thing to say. No, I would not. The way he said it too
Right.
is like you just sound like a villain
good
say
guy.
that. You are a good guy. I love you.
You are a good guy.
Thanks.
He doesn't love you. Oh man, good
See,
stuff.
we need to get back on our bullshit.
For sure, we got to do this more often. We want to do this. Trust me. When I tell you this is like this morning, I've set up everything. I've been waiting for this all day because this is my first day off.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like this was like a.
Therapeutic.
No, I mean that too, but like I'm saying, like how many times are we just like, yo, we need to do it, we need to do it, we need to do it, and then work,
Yeah,
fucking,
we just
I
got
mean,
it.
this
It shows you
real
how
life.
fast life fucking goes.
3
bro.
months, we're just like, bro, we haven't done this shit in 3 months. Like, what the fuck?
Right, and we want to come and bring out more content. We definitely want to keep doing this because I'm feeling like,
You know what we're gonna do is evolve.
for sure, we
We
got to
might have
evolve
to.
it. We're gonna have to evolve. We're gonna have to make that switch just like some of the other podcasts does and do, and just borrow from their ideas and make it work. So that way we can be more consistent. Wink, wink. Hopefully for a few episode. If you know, you know. If you know, you'll see. And we can make that.
We got some plans. We got some ideas.
And we always say that too. If you notice our episodes, we got plans and ideas cooking up for you guys. Don't you worry.
No, we do. We do. though.
They've been in the pot.
But hopefully this is welcoming you guys back to it. And I'm hoping you liking it. Anything else you wanna? How you feeling, guys? You wanna keep going?
I had to go all night if I can talk about.
I'm saying.
I got a bedtime. If we're about to play some COD tonight.
So
Yo, this is real. Like I'm telling you, 10 o'clock I'll be in my chair. Like, yeah, I'm ready for fucking bed. Like,
Listen, hey, you're a working man. You work
Shit's
early. You
different.
work a regular 9 to 5, but you work 8 to 5. You get an hour break too. That's awesome in itself.
used to never get a break.
I don't get a break.
I can.
On my job, I don't get a
Yo, I
break.
be napping, boy. Sit right in my chair, put my head down real quick.
There you go.
28-minute nap. I'm like, wake up. I'm like, yeah.
Answer a phone call. Hey,
Yeah.
how's it doing? It's Kevin
Right.
speaking.
Hey.
I was on the phone one time with you when you answered one.
No, you did it.
Yeah, me and Kip Nasty was 100%.
Oh, when I FaceTimed you.
Yeah. Oh no, you did it.
No, I thought you said you called in.
No, I didn't.
I was like, you did not talk to me.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
you
did
talking
not
about?
call in this guy.
Yeah, fucking. They answered a FaceTime one day. And fucking.
He was on. You answered the FaceTime. You mean?
Yeah,
me and
I think
Nancy was on it.
FaceTime did.
Yeah,
I
of course
answered
he
it, and
does.
I was at work.
Shout out Nancy. We love you.
I just like, yo, you want to see how I do it at work, right?
Yeah.
And just showed him real quick.
He answered the phone call. He was like, "Well, you have a good day." Well, that's my man's.
For sure. I've always had that. Cause when I used to work at like Price Right and Stop and Shop, like you get them fucking like old ladies and shit. Like I'm not gonna talk to the old lady like I'm talking right now. You know what I'm saying? It's respect. You talk to every individual how they. You know what I mean?
You gotta be professional, of course. So I
That
think everybody
too.
knows that.
You know what I'm saying? But I used to love that shit at work. Be like, yo, your customer service voice compared to your normal voice is hilarious.
For sure.
Like, yeah, everybody.
Me?
Nah, this is natural. Like some people are natural, but like
Yeah.
certain
The
people,
switch
it's
up be
like
crazy.
very different. Like you don't
Yeah.
fucking talk like that.
Oh yeah, it
Fuck outta
sounds
here.
hilarious.
Yeah, they
Like
just
and not to put him out there. I know he's gonna listen to it. Shout out my man Quavo, Jose. I love you, bro. He's one of those dudes. Like when he talks in his professional voice, it sounds funny. Like because you know that's not how he talks. Because
Right. That's
he's
different.
he's real. You know what I'm saying? He's him through and through. He just knows he has to be that person for the job. But he's just that's how he is. Like he got that swagger to him. Just that's how he talk. You know what I'm saying? I like Quavo. I love you.
Plus,
bro.
I get mad like Southern and like Western people calling. They're just generally nice off rip. You know what I mean? Like we're just
Southern hospitality. Come on, now.
right, exactly. So it's a whole lot easier, but
It's good, man. Say anything?
Nah, I mean, I'm like I said, just to kind of if I drop my phone for the 13th time,
oh
I'm happy we did this, boys. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, we've gotten up, you know, outside the podcast, but just to kind of put it on wax and just to get these ideas off.
Put it on wax.
You like that, right? I like that.
It feels good. And we literally, so we talk every day via text or FaceTime, or when we're at our homes when it's like super, super, super late that we're just already drained that we can't pod, so we're just playing Call of Duty for the couple
Never
games.
cease.
Yep, so the couple games we got until we're just
Mhm.
done. You know what I mean?
A big shout out to y'all that listening right now and y'all, you know, waited this long and y'all actually
We do
listening to it.
apologize. Our
We do
apologies.
apologize, but we also appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for listening this long.
And like
You
I
know what
said,
mean?
if
It's
everything that we got planning, because we did start
Mhm.
working on some things already. You sent me something, I started reading into it
Yep,
and everything.
yep.
So I want to incorporate that like ASAP, Rocky.
Yep.
So hopefully, with that gets incorporated, that'll be even better for us, and that'll be better for you guys. Like like we always say, not just me. We always say we appreciate you guys tuning in. You can still catch us on all platforms. Just because we haven't potted in a minute, we are everywhere. Still Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify. Anchor FM.
We're just gonna get back on our bullshit.
That
That's
we're gonna
it.
just try to get back on our bullshit. We're gonna literally,
Same.
we've literally came to an agreement. We've had a powwow about this, and we've literally came down and said, you know, we want to do this for us and for you guys as well, because we know a lot of people did tune in and did support us, and we appreciate that. Any last shout outs? Any last words before we wrap it up, boys?
Shout out to you guys for getting together and doing this.
For sure. Shout out to you guys. Absolutely. You know what I mean?
Definitely appreciate
Anything?
you guys
Anything else to say?
always. That's it.
Yep.
That's it for me.
Yep. And you know, with that being said, you boys take Kev and G. As always, thank you for making room for 3.
Peace.